Hey boys, welcome back to some Beer Pro career mode. We're up to round 25, taking on the Sydney Roosters, so this should be an interesting clash. We'll see who's in their lineup. I think their big names are still there. Tuivasa-Sheck, Daniel Tupou still there, Jennings and Ferguson, so they haven't lost much in the back line. No Mitchell Pearce, James Maloney, pretty decent back row, forward pack. The Roosters are fairly unchanged, considering this is like the, fourth, fifth season in this career mode. So, they lost a couple of guys, but they still got a strong side. I think they're out of the top 8, so this is a game we should be winning. So, we need to find a bit of form. Obviously, round 25, it'd be nice to just, get a bit of momentum. As, right there, Cartwright, so close to getting the opening try, but Tuivasa-Sheck did pretty nice work to cover him up as we come up with a big hit right there to stop the initial line break, which was not good signs early in the game. The Roosters looking a little dangerous, throwing the ball around, getting the offloads away, which is always dangerous. But we come up with a couple of nice tackles, and then we field the kick. Our player just decides to pass it, but all of a sudden it opens up for us. We get on the end of the pass back, and it just opened up. Terrible chase by the Roosters. I guess they might have been thrown off by just the ridiculous pass by our player. So I guess you could say that's a bit of a strategy. Throw a ridiculous pass to no one, and then back up for a bit of broken field play, and we get a sneaky try. So very lucky right there. I'm not gonna deny that. That was extremely lucky, but we'll take it. We'll take the early 6-0 lead. Pretty much just try to play smart footy from here. As O'Pira gets a nice little offload, gets it back to Seguiaro, who beats Tuivasa-Sheck, all ends up, and they're not going to catch him. Tuivasa-Sheck does well to make ground on him and eventually get some contact, but just couldn't stop him. Seguiaro pretty quick. Unsurprising, they didn't catch him. I think it was only the forwards chasing, so not gonna do enough there. So we skip out to an early lead. A early margin right here as Ben Hunt actually kicks a goal. So, when Ben Hunt doesn't miss goals, we seem to go pretty well. And right here, we take it across here, gets it back on the inside, but I think it was Bryce Cartwright. He did well to actually take the ball initially, but then he tried to get a bit of a risky offload away, and it went to the Roosters' hands. So, the 12-0 lead can easily be erased right here. But it's not going to happen. The Roosters turn it over. Nice defense from the boys, getting up and putting the pressure on pretty much. As we look to press the attack again. 6 minutes to go. Nice work here. Cuts back on the inside. Tuivasa-Sheck chasing. He rounded me up pretty quickly there. I thought I don't know what I was trying to do. I probably should have just gone for the post. It looked like I probably should have scored that, but we still have an opportunity here. Gets it back. We get on the end of this one. Palms off one. Gets the white ball out to Ben Hunt, who offloads it. Bit of ad-lib right here. As a nice set there. 5 minutes to go. And we're actually slotting a field goal. We're lining it up. Easy as you like. The Roosters weren't expecting it. And we'll take the 1 point. We probably bombed a try, honestly. It was pretty nice lead-up play, but, we'll take the 1 point. Get the 13-point lead. And all of a sudden, the lead is going to be extended right here. The Roosters on halftime. The halftime siren is gone. They tried to throw it around, trying to get a little something going at the end here. I think it was Mansour who picked it up originally, and we called for it. Got on the outside, and all we had to do was beat Tuivasa-Sheck. We put the big fender into his face and streaked away for another try. Is Ben Hunt is not going to kick the goal. It would have been nice if he got it. 19-point lead at halftime would have been very nice, but we'll take the 17-point lead. That's a pretty decent first half. I think we were pretty much perfect. I don't remember making a mistake. But the Roosters coming out pretty strongly. Michael Jennings there looking pretty dangerous. He just bumped us off with absolute ease. As we called for this one, not in the best position. We probably lost about a little bit of ground, but we made it up with the nice surge in the tackle there. As we're taking the game here, trying to put a nice little kick in. It just missed the post. I thought it was going to ricochet off nicely and it just trickles dead. You know, our kicking game, I think is getting better. It could definitely use some work, but I think we're getting a bit unlucky, I'd say, a couple of times. There's been so many games where we just miss a 40-20, it just rolls dead. So I don't, you know, that's probably the one area that we do need to work on, is our general play kicking, but our just attacking play this game is on fire. Matthew Allwood scores a bit of a sloppy try. McKendry gets a bit of a offload away there. We wrap around for the offload, and for some reason Allwood was just he caught the ball and was going the wrong way for a second there, but then he just took it around to a Vash check. So all of a sudden, 23-0. So we extended the lead nicely, and we go for pretty much a bit of deja vu right here, going for the same kick, and this time we put just enough weight on it. Well, I guess you could say we didn't put quite enough weight on it this time, but you know, a decent kick, pinning them in there. You know, 5 meter zone is always nice, as they get the strip away, and all of a sudden onto the attack straight away. You know, we're not gonna just turtle up and consolidate the lead. We're gonna go for more tries. And one thing I did want to bring up is Matthew Allwood. For some reason, you know, I never thought he was that good a player or anything. Like, he's a decent player, but in this game, I think he's like 88 rated. Like, he's extremely high. As I can't believe we didn't score right here. Sikamanu, we tried to get the offload away. It was just a little bit behind him, and it hit the deck, so it lost a bit of momentum. But I can't believe we didn't score. It was like a huge gap, but just didn't happen. As right here, we tried a little chip kick. Didn't really pay off too well. We totally whiffed on the tackle as well. As Michael Jennings here finds a bit of room to move, and we were trying to hold off to wait to see if he would pass it, and we just timed it a little bit wrong. As Daniel Tupu streaks away there to score the Roosters' first try of the game. It was a little frustrating. You know, I was trying to hold off. I was trying to wait to see if he would pass, but we went in for the tackle, and of course he passed it as soon as we did that. And yeah, a bit of lack of concentration, I'd say, from the outside men there, marking Jennings, who is always a danger. They need to be on their toes. I mean, the Roosters have some pretty decent backline players, as they're gonna strike a couple of times pretty quickly here. Jake Friend it is. Pretty disappointing, honestly. You know, we tried to shut off the line break before it happened, and then we got shrugged off, and the rest of the team didn't really back me up, and Jake Friend streaked away to score the second try. So, you know, by this stage, I wasn't worried about losing, but at the same time, I was a little concerned, because we have lost games in this position. Obviously, the time, probably not enough time for the Roosters, but yeah, we do have the game wrapped up. But for a second there, I was a little nervous. We been a nice little play there, a couple of half line breaks, almost get the try, but right here, 23-12. Nice big hit to finish the game off, and make no errors in a single match. We had a pretty standout game. Only 4 errors from the whole team. That's a good completion rate for this game. We got man of the match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.